Right now, we have Lupita Murillo near the Nogales border and Coris Nylander, who is at the Douglas port of entry. We'll get to the both of you in just a second, but first, let's get straight out to News 4 Tucson's Angelique Lizardi, who is live right now on the south side in Tucson as the deadline approaches, and local shelters here in Tucson are really bracing for that surge of migrants that are going to be brought here after crossing the border and being processed. News 4 Tucson's Angelique Lizardi is live at the Casa Alitas location with the latest on the situation there. Angelique.
Well, as you can imagine, many of these local shelters here in Tucson, including Casas Alitas and other humanitarian organizations such as Humane Borders, are bracing for this influx of migrants. They also tell me that more challenges are to come for those trying to cross the U.S.-Mexico border.
Let me be clear. The lifting of the Title 42 public health order does not mean our border is open.
As Title 42 comes to an end, local shelters like Casas Alitas and other humanitarian organizations here in Tucson are preparing for an influx of migrants.
There are challenges for these people when they cross, when they are accepted in this country. And one of the challenges is that they cannot get a work permit for 6 months to 1 year.
We spoke with one-day laborer from Venezuela who is undocumented, facing that same challenge.
We have to go out into the streets looking for work. Temporary work that would only last a few hours.
The man who currently lives out of his car says every day he's taking a risk, but says it's worth it because it's all about achieving the American dream. ¿Por qué querías cruzar la frontera?
There are people that come here to do bad things, but then there are people like us that come here to work and provide for our families back in our country.
While the journey has been challenging, he says there has been some help along the way.
The Catholic churches, the Christian churches, they've all been good to those from Venezuela, and not just Venezuela, people from Ecuador, Haiti, Dominican Republic, and even Mexico.
Now back at Live here, coming up next on News 4 Tucson at 5 o'clock, we're going to hear more from Humane Borders, and we're also going to hear more details from that day laborer regarding his perspective when it comes to Title 42. We're live here at Casas Alitas. I'm Angelique Lizardi, News 4 Tucson.